Well, hi there, Pluckers. I've a sore finger again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This one is a bit of fun, okay? Nothing too serious on this one. It's a classic song from Journey called Don't Stop Believing, okay? Standard tuning, no capos, and I'm doing it in the same key as Journey originally recorded this in, okay? So without more ado, I'm going to go through the brief intro, 3 verses, and then I'm going to go into the middle section or the chorus section, whatever you want to call it. Okay, then I shall be breaking it all down for you and showing you how I played it, and you will be good to go. Okay, you'll be able to play a very basic version of this song, hopefully. Okay, so as usual, please excuse my singing or lack of it. This is for guidance only. Okay, so here we go. Alright, here we go. A small town girl living a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, raised by South Detroit. He took the midnight train going smoky room, the smell of cheap perfume, from smile to share the night. Angels waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadow searching in the night. Everybody taking motion, hiding somewhere in the night. Not quite right, but you get the idea, don't you? Oh boy. Right, okay, let's get to it. Right, the verse, the intro and the verse are basically the same to play. Okay, so the chords are for the sequence E major, and then we go to a B bar chord. Okay, and you can either play the B bar chord up here on 7th fret, but probably easier to play it down here, either with your 3 fingers like that and the 2nd fret bar, or just a single finger barring the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings on the 4th fret and the bar on the 2nd. Most people will probably play it like that. Okay, so it's, and then go to the B, and then go to the C sharp minor, 4th fret bar chord minor, to an A chord, 5th fret bar chord, back to the E. That's the first sequence. Okay, the second sequence is E to B to A or G sharp minor in this particular case. 4th fret bar chord, but that minor, so fretting the 4th fret bar chord with fretting the 6th fret of the 5th and 4th strings. Okay, and then back to the A again. Okay. So it alternates between those two. So E to B, C sharp minor to A, second time round E to B to G sharp minor to A. Okay, so that's the intro and also the verse. So it's like, just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train to anywhere. So So it's E, just a B, small town girl, C sharp minor, living in a lonely world. E, she took the B, midnight train going G sharp minor, any A. Okay, and it's the same chords for the intro. That's if you want to do an intro, the same chords. Now the important thing on this is obviously you can play that, there's no problem, but the song really needs that bass, prominent bass line that's in the song. Okay, so basically you do, if you want to add the bass line, it's basically 2 hits on E, then you hit the 2nd on the 6 to the 4th on the 6. Okay, so okay, then you play the 2 lots of the B chord. Okay, so then we hit the 4th fret of the 5th string to the 6th fret of the 5th string. Okay, and then we hit the C sharp minor, and then we hit the 6th fret of the 5th string to the 7th fret, and then the A chord. Okay, so you've got that E, 2 to 4 on 6, B chord, 4 to 6 on the 5th string, C sharp minor, 6 to 7 on the 5th string, A chord, and then we do the 6 to 7 again, back to the E and repeat, and then the same again, 2 to 4 on 6, B chord, 4 to 6 on the 5th again, and this time we hit the G sharp minor, and then we put it up to A, and then the old 6 to 7 and back to E on the 5th, that's 6 to 7 on the 5th string, back to the E chord. Okay, so I'll just go through those 2 sequences slowly, so you can use this either as a verse or as the intro. Okay, so it's got that. So there you go. So and that's the same for all the verses. Okay, so take the first verse for instance, where it comes out of the G.S. a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. And then it does an instrumental bit, a couple of verses, or a sequence rather, and then it does the 3rd verse, which is exactly the same to play as the first 2. Okay, so it's the sun in the smoky room, the smell of cheap perfume, rosemary, we can share the night, it goes on and on and on and on. It doesn't do the on this time, before it goes into the chorus after the 3rd verse, it doesn't do that last 6 to 7 on the 5th string to go to the E, because we're not going to the E, we're going to an A6th. Okay, this is the way I'm playing it. There are different versions of this, but this is the way I see it. Okay, so basically when you come out of that 3rd verse and you go it goes on and on, strangers, and so it needs that 2nd on the 1st string, you see, strangers. So I'm playing a full bar on the 2nd fret from 4 down to 1, okay, and then I'm hitting from 5 down to 1 on the strum, okay, and then strum again, but don't try and avoid hitting the 1st string. Okay, so it's strangers, I'm just hit just the 1st 5th string and the 4th string and maybe the 3rd string, So it's strangers, strangers. Okay, it's got that. Strangers waiting, that sort of thing. Okay, and then the second phrase for the chorus is E major 7th to E. Okay, so it's a bar on the 7th fret. E major 7th is like an A7th chord with the finger in the middle. So that's my bar in the 7th fret. My second finger is playing the 8th fret of the 3rd string. My third finger is playing the 9th fret of the 4th string, and pinky is playing the 9th fret of the 2nd string. Should sound like that. And basically it's just a quick 1 and then to an E bar chord, which is the same as the B shape that you had down here, but on the bar on the 7th fret. So you can either use your 3 fingers like that, so it's like that, but most people will probably play the single finger, playing the bar on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings on the 9th fret. Okay, so and then so that's the E major 7th. Okay, so okay, got that? So it goes, so after it comes out of that, the second verse, we'll go through the second verse into the chorus. Okay, so it goes sing in a smoky room, the smell of perfume, full smile, we can share the night, is on and on, stranger waiting, up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night, sorry, street lights, people, dreaming with high emotion, hiding somewhere in the... Now when you get to that end of the chorus, it's B power chord to E, so, then back to B, and then 2 lots of A. Okay, so just go through that again from the beginning of the chorus. We go strangers waiting, up and down the boulevard, the shadow searching in the night, street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. And off it goes into another sequence again. Okay, so that on the end of that chorus, it goes street lights, people, up and down the boulevard of street people in the night. Ba, ba, ba. So it's E, B to E, and then B to 2 lots of A, or A, lazy A I'm using. Okay, so once more slowly. Okay, strangers waiting, up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night, street lights and people, yeah, living behind the fine emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Okay, so the only other thing I haven't shown you is my little mystery ingredient, where in the middle of the chorus there's that bit that goes stranger waiting, up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night. That bit. Okay, which I think is quite prominent. It's quite nice to get in it, something like it, if you can get it in there. And all I'm doing, it's not that difficult really, is basically I'm playing an open 6th string and 7th on the 5th, okay? And then you pull off to the 6th fret of the 5th string, and then hit the 7th on the 6th string, okay? And then you do that hammer pull off again from 7 to 6. So it's hit the 6th string and the 7th on the 5th together, and then pull off the 7th to the 6th on the 5th. Okay. Then hit the 7th on its own on the 6th. Okay. And then do that again, the 6th and the 7th. The 6th string open and the 7th on the 5th together again. So, and then that's when second time we're doing that, then you hit that 6 on its own and hammer it up to the 7th. So it's got that. So 6 open, 7th together on the 5th. Pull off to the 6th on the 5th, play the 7th fret of the 6th string on its own, and then take that finger off and repeat the 6th open of the 7th on the 5th together, pull off to the 6th on the 5th string again, and then just go 6 on the 5th to the 7th on the 5th. So it's okay, so that's angels waiting up and down the boulevard, there's shadows searching now. Okay, sorry. Okay, so there you have it. It's my easy peasy lemon squeezy version of Don't Stop Believing. Thanks very much for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.